So hi guys, it's April. I'm back with another tutorial finally. As you can tell by the title, yes, I fell into the Hunger Games gap, but it was really hard not to. I mean, how could you not? It's a really great series and there's a lot of inspirational stuff in there. So I figured, why the heck not? I tried to take a different route and not go the route that I see a lot of other people going. I've seen a lot of people just do a different look for each district. I decided to take a more abstract approach and just pull different things from the book that are part of the book, but you know, they're not necessarily the districts or based on main characters or anything. But this look is called Tracker Jacker, and that's after the named for like the killer wasps that are in there. So as you can see, everything's like really kind of pointy and we've got wings everywhere and there is red and all that other good stuff. But in any case, if you guys would like to see how I achieve this look, please keep watching. Okay, so in the interest of time, I already went ahead and did my primer and laid down my bridge color. For the primer, I used what I always use. I used the LA Splashproof Sealer Base. And for my bridge color, I used a matte eyeshadow from Clinique in Chocolate Chip. And to alter this for you, you would just want to use something that's within a couple of shades of your skin tone. In this case, this one's like maybe 2 or 3 shades darker than my skin tone. Alright, so to get started, we're going to lay down our first color. And the first color I'm going to use is this sparkly red right here. And that is Asylum by Sugarpill. And it normally doesn't come pressed like this. Just a quick note, I actually pressed this myself. But you're just going to take that on a small flat shader brush like this. And you're just going to take that and pick that up. And you're going to place that on the first third of your eyelid and into the tear duct area, much like I have it laid out on this eye. But here we go with that. Alright, so now we've got that laid down and this is what the eye should look like. Next, we're going to take a sparkly gold color. We're going to take this gold color right here. This is Goldilux, also by Sugarpill. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to use the other side of the flat shader brush that I just used. I'm going to take that and pick it up. And I'm just going to use that to fill in the remainder of the lid. And just make sure you blend the borderline really well between that Asylum and your Goldilux. And you're not going to go above the crease with this either. Alright, and when you get out to the end here, you're just going to pick up a little bit more, sort of on the tip of the brush, like that. And you're going to take it and you're going to work this out into kind of a cat eye type shape. And I think we've got that matched pretty well. Connected a little bit more up here. Alright, so there you go. So this is what your eyelid should look like right now. Use this one. So just on a fluffy type brush like this, you're going to take a more iridescent gold color. The color that I'm using is this shimmery gold right here in this corner. This is a Jessie's Girl Loose Eyedust that I pressed. And if I remember right, the color name on it is Pixie. So you're just going to take that and pick a little bit of that up on your brush and tap off any extra, and then you're just going to go across the top of that Goldilux in the crease and the Asylum, and you're just going to blend that edge out a little bit. And you can pull that all the way to the inner corner too if you need to. That's where we should be at. Next, on a angled liner brush like this, we're going to go in ahead and work on our lower lash line. So on an angle brush like this, you're going to go back into your Asylum, and you're going to take that and you're going to pull that along the lower lash line until you pull it out to a point like I've done on this side here. This is what the eye should look like now. You've got your lower wing going on. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tight line my eyes, and what I'm going to use for that is I'm just going to use a Milani Liquif-eye pencil in black, and you are just going to take that and line your whole waterline with that. Okay, so that's what the eye should look like right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and do my the rest of my liner and run down the rest of my face. But of course, with your upper lash line liner, you just want it to look like that. You want it to be kind of an extended cat eye liner. You don't want it to be quite as long as your lower wing. You do want your lower wing to be longer than your top one. But in any case, I'm going to go off camera and do that, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so I'm back. I went on ahead and just ran down the rest of my face. What I used for liner, I used the Wet n Wild gel liner in black. It just looks like this. Comes in a little tub like that. Alright, and then for mascara, I used the Loreal, what is this? I think this is a Collagen Volume mascara in Carbon Black. I don't remember exactly what it is, but that's what I use for mascara. For the rest of my face, for cheeks, for my blush color, I used NARS Exhibit A, which is just a bright red toned orange, and I just kind of placed it through the cheekbone, and I brought it a little bit up into the temple area as well. And then for a highlight, for a bit of a highlight, I use MAC's Sheer Tone Blush in Gingerly, which that's a color, I think it's showing up a little bit brighter than it may actually be, but it's just a real pale kind of like ginger tone color. It doesn't really show much on me except as a highlight, so that's what I use it for. And then for lips, I opted to keep the lip pretty nude. I just use a brown lip liner, and then for color, I used the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and the color name is Abu Dhabi. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know if it's going to focus. It's probably not. But anyway, that's what I used for the lip, and then I just popped a little bit of a iridescent gold gloss over the top, and the color that I used, this is a Lancome Juicy Tube, and the color name is Paris Bubbly. So here is the finished face. I'll lean in so you can get a close-up. So these are the eyes finished. Alright, these are cheeks. And get the other side too. So that's the cheek. And then this is the lip. Alright, and that is the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you have any other questions or anything like that, leave them below in the comments or anything like that. And I'll see you next time for my next tutorial. Bye!